So, discussion natin as again this afternoon will be a hyperbola. So, ano yung hyperbola class? So, a hyperbola is a locus of points which moves so that the difference of its distances from two fixed points called the foci, okay, is equal to the length of the transverse axis, okay, or equivalent sa 2a. Kahapon, 'di ba, yung ellipse is a locus of point which moves so that the sum, okay, sum yun dito, hindi difference, 'di ba? Sum of its distances from two fixed point called foci is equal to the major axis din dito, nakalagay sa ating ellipse. So major dito, then dito different sum. So sa hyperbola, difference 'yan at saka itong transverse is the term for the major axis for ellipse. So sa hyperbola, transverse yung sinasabi yung nire-refer natin for the major axis. Okay? So ito yung itsura ng hyperbola once we cut through a plane that is parallel to this vertical axis or perpendicular to our base. Okay? So makaka-create tayo ng hyperbola. Dalawang parabola 'yan. So that comes in pair, no? So ito yung itsura ng hyperbola natin, class. So we have here this first and the second pair of the parabola. So hyperbola 'yan. So we have this line. This line is what we call the asymptotic lines. So yung hyperbola natin will approach, no? Will approach the asymptotic line but will never intersect. Yan yung sinasabi nating asymptote. Asymptote. Asymptotic. Okay, asymptote. Meaning to say, it is a line, okay, wherein yung curve natin, yung hyperbola natin will reach or will approach but will never intersect. Okay, meron din, as I remember, no, meron din itong naging movie or naging title nun, yung tinatawag na Asymptotic Love. So, ano lang sila, but they never, became a partner. Parang ganun. Okay, so we have here the directrix ng parabola o ng hyperbola natin. So, sa loob yan, that is always facing back, okay, facing backwards nung parabola natin, 'di ba? So we have here the vertex. Ito yung vertex natin sa ating hyperbola. And then we have here the center. Okay, ito yung center. We also have the focus. Ito yung mga focus. Okay, sabi ko kahapon yung latus rectum ng hyperbola at saka ellipse, same lang yun siya. Okay? And then, ano ba mga formula involved here? So, galing sa center, papunta dito sa directrix. Di ba kahapon, that is A over E. Di ba? Binigay ko na to sa inyo kahapon. Yung directrix from center to directrix, that is A over E. And then, from center to vertex, that is also A pa rin, ha? A pa rin yan. And then, from center to focus, that is C pa rin. And then, ang formula ng C is equivalent pa rin sa A times E. Kahapon, same lang ito kahapon, class, ha? Pero, ang hindi lang same dito, yung eccentricity ng hyperbola. Ang eccentricity ng hyperbola is greater than 1. Sa ellipse, less than 1 yun kahapon. So, sa eccentricity, greater than 1 sa hyperbola. Okay? Yan lang yung na iba dito, no? If we will be comparing it with the ellipse. Okay? So, parehas pa rin, directrix to center, A over E. Center to vertex, A pa rin yan. Then, center to focus, the product of A times the eccentricity. Okay, ano naman yung general equations ng hyperbola, class? So, ang general equation ng hyperbola, ito yun. So, ax square minus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f. So, sa napansin ninyo, sa ellipse, plus to, class. Plus. Okay. Sa hyperbola, negative yan. Okay. Or, pwede din interchange natin yon positioning. So, negative pa rin ito dito, ha. So, pwedeng ganito, pwedeng ganito. The rest, similar lang yan. Okay, sa ellipse, positive lang yan dito. Tapos, yung A at saka C is not equal sa ellipse. Pwede din kasi ito magiging circle, considering that your A is equivalent sa C. Circle yan, no? Pero pag negative na yan, sa second term, automatic that is a hyperbola. Okay? Ano naman yung mga standard equations ng hyperbola, class? So, una, with the center at origin. Similar lang sa ellipse tsaka yung sa parabola. So, okay, so with center at origin, and then yung transverse axis natin is horizontal, meaning to say yung mataas, okay, yung mas mataas na axis, that is our transverse axis. Isang term din yan is that yan yung axis kung saan nahahati yung hyperbola into two symmetrical. Okay, yun yung axis of symmetry kumbaga. So, di ba ito, this is symmetrical with this one. Okay, ito din is symmetrical with this one. So, kung saan nagbi-mirror. Okay? Okay, that is your transverse axis. Ito yung transverse axis natin. If your transverse axis is horizontal. So, ano yung formula niya, no? So, ito lang yun. Kung ang axis natin or transverse axis is nasa horizontal, yung value ng A, nandun yun sa ilalim ng X. So, actually, yung A dito at saka B square, hindi yan mag-change ng positioning. Ang mag-change lang ng positioning, itong X squared at saka Y squared. X squared at saka Y squared. Okay? Remember, class, fixed tong position ng A squared at saka B squared. Yan, no? Una talaga yung A, tapos yung B, pangalawa na yan, second term. Ang mag-change lang itong X squared at saka Y squared. Kapag horizontal axis tayo, yung X squared ang nasa unahan. Kapag kasi vertical axis tayo, yung okay, mali to class ha. Mali to. Dapat y squared to dito. So, let me just correct this one. Okay. Let me just correct ha. Mali to. So, dapat ito y square. Hindi ma-change yung positioning niya. And then, dito x square. So, ito b pa rin to. And then, ito yung a. Okay, a. Okay. Tingnan natin yung sa ellipse ha. Compare natin yung sa ellipse. So, ito yung sa ellipse, no? Okay. Mati-change yung positioning ng b squared at saka a squared. Sa hyperbola, hindi yan mati-change dapat. So, ganyan lang dapat yan. So, actually, namali ko din to, no? Diba? So, dapat ito dito yan. Okay? Correct ko lang ha. Saglit. Okay, sorry. Para guided tayo sa tama na positioning talaga. Okay? Mali pala. Lagay na lang natin to dun. Okay, ganyan. Tama. Ito dapat yung tama. Okay? So, balik tayo ha. So, again, sa standard equation naman, we have here the center at origin. Ito yon. Pag yung axis natin is sa vertical, okay, again, yung a squared at saka b squared, hindi yan mag-change ng positioning. Yung nasa itaas lang. Kapag vertical yung axis, yung y squared ang nasa unahan. Okay? Kapag naman yung center is nasa h, k, hindi sa origin, so meron yung coordinate, so ipa-plug in lang natin yung value ng h at saka k dito sa ating prior equation. Okay. Kapag yung axis is nasa horizontal, again, yung x ang nasa unahan. Kapag yung axis is nasa vertical, yung y naman ang yung nasa unahan. Okay? So, mag-change lang yung positioning kasi yung x is always associated with h, yung k is always associated with y. Okay, yan yun. Okay? So, ano naman yung mga properties ng hyperbola? Unang property, a is not always greater than b. Kahapon sa ellipse, a is always greater than b. Okay? Pero dito, a is not always greater than b. Meron pagkakataon na a is less than b. Okay. A squared is always the denominator of the positive term. Okay. Kaya na siya sa unahan. Always yan. A squared is always the denominator of the positive term. Then, the eccentricity is greater than 1. Nasabi ko na yan kanina. Then, the distance from center to focus, same pa rin. C pa rin yan. Then, that is A to be multiplied by E. Okay. Distance from center to directrix, same pa rin. A over E. Length of the latus rectum, same pa rin sa ellipse. 2b squared over a. And transverse axis, yan yung major axis sa ellipse, kumbaga. Okay, diba? If you have remember, major axis ng ellipse is 2a. Sa hyperbola, transverse axis, tawag natin yan. And yung minor axis sa ellipse, tawag natin dito sa hyperbola is conjugate axis. So, transverse axis, major axis yan sa ellipse. Conjugate axis sa hyperbola, minor axis yan sa ellipse. Okay? Then, distance between foci, parehas pa rin, 2c. Or, since c is equivalent sa a times e, pwede din natin gawin 2 times a times e. Pwede din ganyan, no? Okay. And then, distance between vertex, 2a pa rin. Okay, yan yung length ng transverse axis. And then, lastly, the equation of the asymptotes. So, equation ng asymptotes, okay, y minus k, okay, if yung center natin is nasa HK, hindi sa origin. Pero kapag nasa origin yan, that is y equivalent sa b over a, x lang yan, no? Okay. Na magdedepende itong b over a, ha, kapag nasa vertical or nasa tawag dito, nasa vertical or nasa axis, horizontal yung axis niya. Okay? So, just remember lang this equation. Okay? Sige, solve tayo ng mga problems. Okay, let me just move dun sa OneNote ko. Okay, first problem. Find the equation of the hyperbola with foci at 0, negative 5 and 0, 5. Difference of the focal radii or radii is 8. So, difference daw of the focal radii or radii is 8. So, try natin i-draw yung given dito. So, gawa tayo ng parang rough diagram, no? So, san yung ano? Tawag nito. Okay, mas straight pala siya, no? Yan. Pwede din pala. Okay, hold on. Ay, sorry. Yun. Okay, san yung 0, negative 5? Okay, 0, yung x, negative 5, nandito yan, most likely. So, this one is 0, negative 5. Saan naman yung, ito na yung point na yan, no? Saan naman, sorry, nawala. Okay, saan naman yung point na 0, 5? So, most likely, nandito yan sa positive 0, 5. Yan yung mga, ano yan, class? Foci, no? Hold on, ha. Sandali lang. Okay, yan yung foci. So, we have here, kung yan yung foci, meaning to say, ano yung itsura ng ating hyperbola? Papunta dito, di ba? Paganyan. Okay, paganyan yun. And then we have also here, no? Ganyan yung hyperbola natin. Okay? Kasi yung foci is always facing nung concavity ng ating parabola. So, hyperbola mo yan. So, dalawa yun, no? So, the difference of the focal radii. Ano itong difference of focal radii or radii? Okay, remember this one, ha? Pag sinasabi nating focal radii, difference of focal radii, yung ibig sabihin dito, that is yung value ng 2a. Okay? That is the value of 2a. Meaning to say, ito yun. Galing dito, papunta dito. That is your length ng focal radii. Yan yung term na yan yung term for the tawag nito, for the distance between these vertices. Okay, ewan ko lang bakit focal radii yung tawag diyan, no? Based on the solution manual, yung focal radii is equivalent sa 2a. Okay? Just remember lang that one, ha? Para additional info din natin yan. So, even ako, nakalimutan ko na yan, eh. A difference of focal radii. 2a daw yan. Okay? So, galing sa center, if this is our center, and then we have here, no, center papunta dito, di ba, the value of our, ano to, class? Center to focus, di ba, that is your C. And C is equivalent sa 0 to 5, no? So, ito, 0 yung Y dito, and then papunta dito, 5. And dito din, same din, yan. Okay, from 0 to negative 5. So, therefore, yung C dito is 5 also. And then, since yung galing dito hanggang dito is 8 daw yan, so half of that is 4. Ito yun. So, meaning to say, galing sa center hanggang sa vertex, that is equivalent sa ating A. So, therefore, yung C natin is 5, yung A natin is 4. Now, ano yung value ng ating B? Okay. Yung B natin, okay, yung C natin will become our hypotenuse na. Obviously, makikita nyo naman din yan. So, 5 squared. Okay. Yung B natin, kasi yung formula natin for C is equivalent sa A squared plus B squared. So, if our C is 5 squared, then we have here A as our 4, then B squared. Diba yan? Okay, sorry, wala na to. So, transpose natin sa kabila, magiging 25. Okay, minus 16, equivalent sa B squared. This is obviously 9, no? B squared. So, therefore, B is equivalent sa 3. Okay, B is equivalent sa 3. Ano yung magiging sagot natin dito. Okay, obviously, sa nakikita nyo class, as you can observe, yung hyperbola natin is, yung axis niya is, ano, vertical, di ba? Okay, pag may vertical axis tayo, tapos yung origin natin is nasa, or yung center natin is nasa origin, automatic yung magiging standard equation ng ating parabola, since y o vertical yun, so y ang mauna dito, then square over a squared minus, ano dito class? X squared over b squared equivalent sa 1. So, yan yun, no? So, we just need the values of a and b. So, nakuha naman natin yung a. So, y squared over, yung a is equivalent sa 4. Then, square that minus yung x, ito dito. Then, yung b is equivalent sa 3 squared. So, therefore, equivalent sa 1. Therefore, yung sagot natin dito would be y squared over 16, okay? Minus x squared over 9, equivalent sa 1. So, yung sagot natin dito is equivalent sa ito. Okay? So, yan yung magiging sagot natin. That is the equation or the standard equation of our parabola. Hyperbola pala. May tanong ba dito, class? So, just remember ha, yung focal difference of focal radii, ibig sabihin niyan, that is 2a. Okay, the distance from this vertex papunta dito, that is the difference of focal radii. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa problem number 2. Do you have questions with problem number 1? Hello? Do you have questions? So, none. Okay, sige. That's good, no? So, problem 2 tayo. Find the length of the latus rectum of the equation. So, ano yung formula ng latus rectum natin, class, for hyperbola? Diba? 2b squared over a. Yan yung latus rectum natin. Now, kukunin natin yung value ng b at saka a dito. But before that, we need to convert this one into standard equation. Ito, general equation yan eh. General equation yan, class. So, we need to convert that into standard equation para makita natin yung makita natin yung values ng a at saka b. Okay, di ba? Yung galing dito, y squared over a squared plus y minus pala, x squared over b squared equivalent sa 1. So, kailangan natin makuha yung values ng a at saka b. Okay? So, to do that, no, we will be using the completing the square method pa rin. So, let us pair up ng mga same yung variables. Ito din. So, negative y squared minus 6y equivalent sa itong negative 9, transpose natin sa kabila kasi that is a constant value, no? Transpose natin sa kabila. So, etong 9, okay, 9, we can factor that out, magiging x squared minus 2x yan, no? Etong negative, we can also factor that out, negative, then magiging y squared plus 6y yan. Tama ba? If factor out natin yung negative 1 or basically negative, that is equivalent sa 9. Now, therefore, we can now complete the square. Okay, negative 2 divide 2, that is negative 1. Tama ba? And negative 1 squared, that is also 1. Okay, minus y squared plus 6y, yung yung quotient ng 6 divided by 2, that is 3, no? Okay, 3 squared, that is 9. Okay, 9 dito. Okay? So, therefore, we have here 9. Then, we have 9 times 1. Okay? Plus 9 yan. 9 times 1. Ito yan, oh. 9 times 1. Then, we have here, ano to dito, class? Negative 1. Ito, times 9. Okay. Negative 1. Ito yun dito. Negative 1 times 9. Okay, ito yan. So, obviously, this one is 0 lang. Okay? Therefore, we have here x squared minus, okay, ang ano nito, ang tawag nito, ang factor dito would be x minus 1 square. Then we have 9 here. Minus y plus 3 square. And that is equivalent sa 9. Now, dividing both sides by 9. Okay. So, ito magiging x minus 1 square all over 1. Tama ba? 9 divided by 9 is 1. Minus y plus 3 square all over, okay, 9 din dito. And then, we have here 9 over 9 is equivalent sa 1. So, nandito na tayo sa standard equation ng ating hyperbola. So, di ba always, yung nasa unahan is a squared. Yung nasa second term is b squared. Therefore, yung a squared pala natin is equivalent sa 1. Yung b squared natin is equivalent sa 9. So, if A squared is equivalent sa 1, A therefore is equivalent sa 1. Tama ba? Yung B squared is equivalent sa 9, therefore B is equivalent sa 3. Kasi we'll be taking the roots lang, ana. Okay? And this one also. So, yan na yung magiging sagot natin for A at saka B. Now, we now have the value of A and B, which is 1 and 3. Therefore, balik tayo dito. So, yung B natin is 3 square all over 1, yung A. So, anong sagot nito, class? 3 square, that is 9. Times 2, that is 18. Over 1, that is still 18. So, ang latus rectum pala is equivalent sa 18. So, yan yung sagot sa tanong na to. Okay? Hello? Nakuha nyo ba, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Sige,
sir.
proceed tayo sa problem number 3. A hyperbola has its center at the origin and the transverse axis is on the x-axis. So, ano yung magiging diagram ng ating hyperbola? Na daw sa center yung origin niya. Ay, mali. Nasa origin yung center niya. Okay. And then, yung axis niya, o transverse axis is nasa x. So, most likely, ganito yan. So, dito yung center niya. So, yung transverse axis niya is nasa x-axis. So, most likely, ito yung magiging itsura ng ating hyperbola. Okay. So, calculate lang ha. Yan yun. Okay. So, if the latus rectum daw is 18, di ba? Latus rectum is equivalent sa 2b squared over a, no? So, 18 daw to. And then, yung a daw is equivalent sa 4. Ano daw yung magiging equation ng hyperbola? So, kapag equation lang sabi dito, that is understood to be the standard equation. Unless otherwise na sinabi na general equation. If a is equal to 4, so makukuha natin yung b. Okay, di ba? Yung latus rectum which is 2b squared over a equivalent to 18, no? So, if a is equivalent sa 4, so therefore we have 2b squared equivalent sa 4, ito 18. So, makukuha natin yung b. Okay, ito magiging 2 na lang to. So, b squared is equivalent sa 2 times 18, no? Which is obviously 36. And b equivalent sa square root ng 36, which is actually equal to 6. So, yung a natin is 4, yung b natin is 6. So, since yung hyperbola natin is yung transverse axis niya nasa x-axis, so malamang, okay, ang magiging sagot natin dito, x yung nasa unahan, x square. Kasi nasa origin at nasa center yung, nasa origin yung center. And then we have here a squared minus y squared over b squared, equivalent sa 1. So, x squared, yung a natin, nakuha na natin, which is 4 square. Okay? Yung a natin ha, which is 4. Tapos square pa yan, minus y square over yung b natin is 6, tapos square natin yan, that is equivalent sa 1. So, therefore, we have here x square, yung 4 square is 16 yan, minus y squared over 6 square, that is 36, equivalent sa 1. So, ito na yung magiging sagot natin for this problem. So, basically, this is the standard equation. Okay? That is the standard equation. Nakuha ba, class? Kapag yung transverse axis natin nasa y-axis, so magkaiba na yung sagot nito. Magiging y squared over a squared minus x squared b squared equivalent sa 1. Ito for transverse axis nasa vertical. Okay, vertical. Okay? If yung transverse axis is nasa vertical. Okay, for our last question for this day, no? The equation of the hyperbola is 25x squared minus 4y squared equivalent to 100. Find the distance between the center and the focus. Ano yung distance between the center and the focus? Sige, kindly give me the value daw, be. Say for example, meron tayong ganitong hyperbola. Okay. Okay, ganitong hyperbola. This is your center, no? Then your focus, ito yon. So, ano yung distance nito from focus to your center? Ano yan? Hello? Ano to? That is what? Andyan pa kayo, class? Center to focus. Ganito lang to, class, oh. Center to focus. Ano yung capital letter na ano ko? C. Okay. Center to focus. C yan. Kapag center to vertex. Okay. vertex yan, no? So, A yan. Kuha nyo? Center to vertex lang natin sabihin yan. So, that's A. Okay, nakuha nyo? Center to focus, so, capital letter C, oh. Okay, si C yan. So, para mas madali nyo ma-remember, no? Kagaya ganit nung, kapag negative, ano yung hyperbola natin? Hindi pala. Kapag yung x ang naka-square, si x, masaya yan, no? Okay, ganito yan. Parang McDo ba? Yan, no? Diba? Remember nyo yon? So, dito, center to focus, you see, focus C na yan. Okay, C yung kukunin natin. So, to do that, we need to find the value of C. We know C is equivalent sa A squared plus B squared. Okay, we just need the value of A and B. So, saan natin yung kukunin? Dito yan natin kukunin. So, galing dyan, 25x squared, and then minus 4y squared, equivalent sa 100. So, kukunin natin yung LCD nito. Obviously, we can just divide it by 25 times 4. Okay, 25 times 4. Target natin to make this 1. Okay, di ba 25 times 4 is equivalent sa 100. So, mangyayari nan, ito equivalent sa 1 na yan. So, ito, 25x squared divide 25 divide 4. Ang mangyayari niyan, yung 4 na matira, di ba? Minus, ito, 4y squared divide 25 over 4. Yung matira dyan is yung 25 na. Di ba? Yung always, yung a squared is nasa unahan. Tapos, yung b squared is nasa second term. So, therefore, yung a squared is equivalent sa 4. Therefore, your a is equivalent sa 2. Tama ba? Okay, 2 yan. Square root ng 4, 2. Then, b squared is equivalent sa 25 based on this one. So, therefore, yung b pala natin is equivalent sa 5. Okay, that is square root ng 25. Now, we now have the value of a and b. No? Therefore, we can solve for the value of c. So, we have here a squared plus b squared, which is actually equivalent sa 2 squared plus 5 squared. Okay, kindly give me the value of this one daw, 2 squared plus 5 squared. Do we have the same answer? 5.385? 5.385. 385. Okay, may tanong ba? Hold on, meron akong na-remember. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, that's correct, ha? So, meaning to say, yung sagot dito, okay, yung distance pala between the center and the focus, okay, or the center to focus is equivalent sa 5.385 approximately. So, yun yung sagot sa tanong na to. Okay? So, I will just upload the PPT as well as the recording, no? Itong video na to or discussion na to. Okay, may tanong pa, class?